Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing? Or is that a cuckoo question, being the fact that we're all happy? Cold Italian Pizza said this morning, we have won the first round, the first game, and inning by inning, as I've been proclaiming, we are on a good run now, everyone. They showed poise because they lost that tough game on Sunday. Remember what I said. It's very important. I don't care how many in a row the Yankees won. When they lost that first game, they have to come back and win the next game, and they did that. They are showing resilience. They're showing they're together. Let's go, Yankees. But first, I want to welcome everyone. Good morning. Another beautiful, beautiful day in New York City. Gorgeous day here. It is, again, amazing. I wish it was like this all through winter, fall, and everything. That would be awesome. A couple of notes. As you know, I never stop booking and shows and everything. And overnight and this morning, we have booked Caterina Michio. She is going to grace our presence again. She will be with us next Wednesday, 1 week from today. She will be on live with us at 4 p.m. If people remember the stream, there was a lot of things going on with the stream at that point, and it was a shame because she gave a great interview and she was awesome with everybody in the chat. So next Wednesday at 4 p.m., the link will be coming out sometime today. Start your questions. We are really looking forward to it. In case you forgot, she's an actress. She's been on The Sopranos. She was in The Wrestler. She's also a filmmaker of production and an artist. So there's so much to look forward to with that show. But for today at 2 p.m., we are going to start our pregame show because live right here for everyone to ask questions, courtesy of Nitin and his sports team. We're going to have Sean Chacon, the ex-Yankee pitcher, and now the great manager of the threatened Thunder. So there's a lot going on, guys, really, really a lot of things. I got a lot of things going in the works that I think you guys are going to be, and I'm listening to each and every one of you, and there's a lot of things in the works. Also, still 40% of you are listening all day long when we're on, and you're not subscribing. We are getting a little close to our 500 sub goal, and people like Bill O, I give you a lot of kudos. I know you're doing a lot to rah-rah the show, and I really, really appreciate that. The same goes for just about everybody. Charles, of course, and Real Bill, and just everybody. Yankee Girl and Celia, and there's so much going on here, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to probably join, well, not probably, we will be joining in progress the play-by-play as soon as we can of the Yankee Houston game. And Ken from The Ugly Truth has been very, very nice. As soon as he gets back and ready, set up, we're going to give you the play-by-play right here. There's an outside chance we will start it at 8 o'clock, but I don't want to give the guarantee. What I can guarantee you is that we're going to be coming on and doing most of that game. So look for that. This weekend, we're going to be giving you two live Boston Red Sox games with our co-host Evan. He's going to be doing that this weekend. And you never know who's going to pop up with Evan being a commentator and color man, with me being in the background and answering a lot of your questions. So, my God, the list is endless. We're also working, of course, on the November 11th show for the salute to the troops. That is in the forefront. Our sponsors are coming on for the games of the week. It's just endless, and I do have something really cool that's going to be coming on, I hope, within I don't know, 3 weeks maybe. And I think you guys will really enjoy this. But you know me, until it's signed, sealed, and delivered, I ain't breaking the ice on it. The only thing I will break the ice is subscribe, 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 please. We want that money is ready for you guys. $25, $50, $100 when we hit the 500 subscriber. And we need more likes, guys. If 500 people or 1,000 people are watching and you get 12 likes, that's a no-no. What are you telling us? You don't like the show? All you have to do is press that little button and notifications. Guys, you got to remember, if you don't press the notifications, you will not get the latest from NY Yankee Mania. You have to press notification button for that. So without further ado, let's bring up our morning co-hosts. Both of them. We have Evan. Good morning, Evan. Mr.
Good morning.
Hey, man. And Sean Browning. Welcome again in the morning, guy. What's going on, guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Doing well.
Looking, guys.
And also, guys, there's the YouTube has this new thing about the hyping videos content.
Yeah.
So y'all can hit that. That would help the show out a lot.
Explain it. What is that all about? I may be new to that too. Tell us about it, Sean.
You know, in like the comment section when you normally like watching a video where you would put it in there, they'll say like it's just like a little comment thing. It'll say hype this video, and then if you hit it, it helps boost the likes. It's something new that YouTube is doing.
I noticed that they're doing a few things.
Yeah, it's one of those new things. But yeah, it does help kind of not just the likes, but it just helps boost it and share it content throughout YouTube. It's
So
different.
in other words, let's say the interview that we did with Doug Mankiewicz yesterday. If you go on it, and you will see something to share it, to boost it. Is that
Yeah, like if you was to go to make a comment on a video like that one,
right?
Right before in that same section, it'll say hype this video, and you'll see this little comment thing, and then if you hit it, I guess it helps to go broaden the view or whatever on YouTube. But.
Well, to Christian it, guys, why don't you do that? We all loved that interview yesterday. Come on, do that for us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So let's first say hello to people. CDF, how you doing? That's how I like to call you. Real Bill, how are you? Evan, of course, he's up in front of me. Charles, how you doing? Richard, good morning. Cold Italian pizza, what's up? Michael, what's going on, my boy? What's up? And also in the, of course, in our email, the usual suspects, Bob Rizzo, you have John Ferrazzo, you have Jeff, how you doing? Ava, Teresa, Caroline, how's it going? Willie, how's it going with you? Man, oh man, they're all in here. Oh wow, our sponsor for the games, Paige Laundromat is in the house, is in the building. How you doing? What's going on? Instead of being there, come to the chat, man. Come and say hello. How's it going? Good luck with the with Paige Laundromat. By all means, man, you guys are terrific. Your staff is wonderful, and you treat everybody like they're the only ones in the building. So thank you, guys. I really, really, I can't say enough about all you guys having a lot of trust with us to sponsor our play-by-plays. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, Daniel, how are you doing? So let's get into the meat and potatoes, guys. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to start us off with the game last night? And let's discuss it. Sean, go ahead. You start us off.
Well, let's run potatoes. Max Fried was brilliant. Gave us 7 strong innings. Took a no into into the fifth. He just held them off balance. And then our offense, man, even though we may have struck out 7 times, but that's about Framber Valdez, but we worked the counts, we got our hits against him, and then man, when we homered, 2 out of the 3 homers that we hit, Jazz hit a 2-run homer. And then obviously Trent Bonds Grisham hit a grand slam after a wacky called strike 3 on Giancarlo Stanton, but and then later on Jazz hits a solo homer, but
Well,
hey, we played a solid game.
he hit
Yeah,
2. Yeah.
he hit 2 homers in that game, but we played a solid, clean game, and then also our defense, man, one little mis. But even when we had a little miscue, we still managed to get it out. So we
Yep.
played clean baseball.
Yep. 100%. Good morning, T Road. I just want to make sure before Evan comments on the game, is everything good with you with the notifications? Please let us know because I want to make sure everybody is getting the notifications. Very, very important to us and to the stream. So please, T Road, let me know that everything is cool. And I appreciate that. Evan, your interpretation. Oh, it is good. All right. We did that at least. Let's give them a contract now. Let's go. Evan, go ahead.
Yeah, last night was a much needed win for us. Max Fried dealed out there last night. I think he thought it was the World Series back against the Astros. So a much needed win for him, for the Yankees. Jazz, he steps up in big moments. 2 home runs, putting us on the board. Trent Grisham, I don't know if it's just his contract year or if he's breaking out now, or if he found something with the Yankees, maybe some consistency helped with his playing time. But he's definitely providing great, depth to this team and doing a great job. So let's just keep it rolling. We're on our way.
Well,
Right.
as you know, my job is never done. And as I was securing Caterina Michio for next Wednesday, our resident actress who's going to be on with us next week at 4 p.m. for a special pregame extravaganza with a beautiful actress and filmmaker and an artist. It came to mind what I think is going to happen with Grissom. I think the Yankees are going to offer him, and I was talking with Ken from The Ugly Truth this morning also, and he believes that they will offer him a qualified offer, which already is like close to $22 million. So if he wanted to give it another year, 22 smackaroos is not a bad way to fit to still be with the team that you really enjoy. He also mentioned the possibility of they may be putting together a contract to lend in Cody Bellinger, because Bellinger, there's no hiding fact. He wants to win a world championship with the Yankees, just like his dad did, and the work is not done. So if anything, they may be doing like a 5-year extension. I mean, this is just coming from what actually Ken was saying. I agree with it. I don't know if you guys agree with it, but are we going to keep both people? I'm not sure, but one thing is for sure that might be the writing on the wall. I'm not crazy about it, but I think they are going to trade Dominguez. I think Dominguez. It depends on what happens, because Spencer Jones is going to be a New York Yankee next year, without a doubt. Guys, take it away on those comments.
Yeah, I think that Cody Bellinger is plan A. Like, it's priority number 1 to get him extended, because he may opt out. And given that it's Boris that is his agent right now, they wanna hammer out something for him. And Grisham is having a career year. And either he's going to sign for us for short term or he may, but he's our plan B or whatever, because he could get a multi-year deal from any of the other teams.
Yeah.
The same thing that the qualifying order or the qualifying offer. But if we attach a qualifying offer to him, even if he rejects it, we get a draft pick. So but also with Dominguez, yeah, his unfortunately he hasn't really blown us away this year. His offense hasn't really taken off as much as the hype around him will lead you to believe. Um, Not that he hasn't done great at the plate. He has been consistent, somewhat consistent, but he hasn't really blown us away. And then he's had the miscues in the outfield. But then with the career year of Grisham and Bellinger playing so well, and then you're not going to take Judge out of the outfield. I mean, I know he's not playing right now because of the elbow strain, but Giancarlo's playing well in the outfield. So now you got Dominguez limited to either a couple days a week or uh, coming in to sub for Giancarlo in the end of the inning.
Okay.
If he's not, and he's even fighting for Caballero and Rosario, so that kind of tells you how the team is trying to trust Dominguez. I'm not saying that they're gonna, but I mean, if they trade him, hey, hopefully he doesn't turn into Fred McGriff and hurt us for the rest of his career. But if we do trade him, I would say trade him to the National League so we don't have to deal with him too much.
True. Evan, you want to shine in on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think next year the plan, what the Yankees are going to do is they're going to have Bellinger. Of course, if they resign him, they'll have him play left field. Spencer Jones, I think they want him in center, and then obviously Aaron Judge in right. Just makes it harder for
What an
Dominguez to.
outfield. Man, oh man, that gets me excited, man. What an outfield. Speed all over the place. You got great arms. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's gotta get you excited, guys. Wow, you just named an incredible outfield. Wow.
I mean, and here's the thing with the rookie like Spencer Jones. Because while he's adjusting from minors to the majors, you got two elite outfielders flanking in. You got Aaron Judge, who deserves a Gold Glove, and you got Cody Bellinger, who is a Gold Glover. And then if we manage to get Trent Grisham, that's a guy that can show Jones the ropes.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. I mean,
yeah,
guys, think about it. I mean, can you imagine that? Oh my God! And then who are we going to replace? I guess first base will go to. Well, I mean, this is really for another day because we are striving for a championship this year. But if I mean, you can fantasize and you put Ben Rice on first. I'm sure they're going to keep Chaz at second. I still believe they're not moving on from Anthony Volpe. I think they're going to keep McMahon at third. So, what I love about this winter, win, lose, or draw, we finally have a team in front of us that Cashman could concentrate on just one or two things. The first thing is, believe it or not, a backup catcher that hits right-handed.
All right.
Yeah. That's got to – I don't want to know about anything else, but that's got to happen. And K in the bullpen, he's got to make a decision on Weaver. He's got to make a decision on Williams. I think Williams will walk. But I think that Weaver will be coming back. And then they have a slew of relievers they can pick from. So you're good. And you're going to be great in start. You're going to be very, very good in starting pitching. So, I mean, you may not have Cole until maybe May or maybe even the beginning of June. But take a look at that, guys. with Clark Smith could possibly be traded, or Will
Well,
Warren. One of those guys are probably going to be traded.
yeah.
And I mean, I'm not worried about pitching. I'm not worried about relief pitching. I'm what I would like to see is they keep the bench. I'm not sold on Slater, but maybe he'll do something. Maybe he came here for a reason. Maybe something will happen in the playoffs. I don't know, but I do want to keep. I mean, we know Carabello's staying, and I would really like to keep the just the rah from Rosario earns him a contract. That man is in the forefront every step of the way.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And like I talked with Ken again this morning about it. The team is gelling just at the right time. They're all pulling for each other. They're actually starting to do things we haven't seen in maybe a few years.
Look,
And I love it. Are the Yankees
I mean,
better than 2024? I say yes. I really do. I am tired. I want to move on from Soto. He's not a Yankee. He's done. He didn't want to be here. He wanted the money. So let's just forget about that, and move forward. You have Bellinger and you have Grissom. Be happy with that. Be happy with that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt.
no, you're fine. And I was getting fired up while you were saying it.
Can I finish?
Um,
I wasn't done.
and I wasn't trying to cut you off, but yeah, I mean all of that, and I mean look, Rosario and Caballero are perfect bench because they pull that Zobrist type players. They're great when they come in. You can call on them, and role players. They can be starters anywhere else. But then also here's the thing, Volpe. Look at this. As much as people give Volpe a hard time, look how he's improved. He didn't throw the ball away when they were trying to get that one double play, and Max Fried was saying no, don't throw. Volpe pocketed it. He got the out, and he didn't return the throw to first base with no one really covering it. And that just shows you that he's growing, that he's improving. There's some things that he's still working on fielding wise. I would love to see him charge the ball more.
Mm-hmm.
But Volpe. So and then yes, get more consistent on the offense. But the problem is sometimes I don't know who it is, or what it is, and sometimes he gets fixated on the home runs or pulling. But if they can just get him just consistently just line drive hitting, he'll be great. Even if he is just a 250 to 270 hitter, and he's got a little above average defense.
Well,
what else do you want from a shortstop?
Right. Listen, I will be happy if he bats 250. Because where are you going to get an 8th and 9th place hitter to give you 70, 80, 90 RBIs? Where are you going to do that? Where are you finding this? We're not talking about Lindor here. Lindor is a leadoff hitter. Lindor is a premium superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that. But 90%, not everybody's Lindor. And listen, he's only 22, 23 years old, guys. Give him a break. One thing on top of another. Before we go on, late scores from last night, I just want to do a fast scoreboard for everyone. So we have the Blue Jays 12-9 over the Reds. The Dodgers lost to the Pirates again, 9-7. The Mets destroyed the Tigers 12-5. That is a day game today at 1:05, guys. The Red Sox beat the Guardians 11-7. The Nationals beat the Marlins 5-2. The Rays came back and beat the Mariners 6-5. Good news for Yankee fans. The White Sox 12-3 over the Twins. The Cubs squeaked by the Atlanta Braves 4-3. The Angels beat the Royals 5-1. The Cardinals beat the Athletics 2-1. As we know, the Yankees beat the Astros 7-1. The Giants beat the Rockies 7-4. And the Diamondbacks came back and beat Texas 5-3. and the Orioles again pounding the Padres 6-2. I'll tell you, the Orioles are keeping the Padres away from first place as the Dodgers struggle here and there. So, going to be very interesting. Back to the stream. Good morning, everyone. Star of the game, Max, a total athlete, helped himself with great defense, and he's right.
You know, I mean, look at it. Everyone was surprised that the Astros bunted with a runner on second and first or whatever it was. And it bunted right back to the pitcher, who's a Gold Glover, and he gets the first out of the inning at third. And then he works out of the jam. But it was like, why would you bunt in that situation? Now, I'd understand. But I was just like, you guys have been the Astros have been struggling lately with runners in scoring position, like the Yankees have at different times this year. And you bunted, but you bunted right at the pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then it was just we got our opponent yesterday to make mistakes.
Yep.
On whether hitting or on the base pass.
Yep.
And that just shows you how dominant the pitcher was and how dominant even Blackburn came. And
speaking of Blackburn, I'm glad you brought that up, Sean. The Yankees saw something in this guy. They went out of their way to keep him. There is something about him that they really, really like. And, like we were mentioning yesterday, he's always been a very good pitcher. Forget about his ERA. He played for Oakland. It was depressing at the time. What was he playing? 500 people in the stands? I mean, give me a break. This guy can pitch, and that was a nice, quiet pickup. And I think the Mets made a little bit of a mistake. I could be wrong. But they saw Matt Blake must have saw something in this guy because, like I said, they went out of their way to keep him. And then what they did to him the first game was a travesty because he pitched 2 great innings and then basically asked them, can you give me 75 to 90 pitches? And that was – but whatever they saw, they love. And I think he's going to be part of the playoff roster. No question in my mind.
Also, while we're waiting on Cole to come back next year, Blackburn's a guy you can plug into the rotation for a while. He can be a spot starter or he can be a rotation piece next year. But for the playoffs though, him and Yarborough helping out our young arms on the rotation as long relievers is gonna be perfect because then guess what? We got Duvall, we got Bednar, and we got Weber for the back end.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Charles says, I'm happy Altuve didn't show up yesterday. We kept him down all night. It's not a question that we set him down. Good morning, Charles. It's not that he didn't show up. We actually pitched good against him. That was the key. He was probably like, huh? What happened here? I always beat the Yankees. I can't hit them tonight.
Max Fried is an Astro killer, so
right. And I have a prayer out there today to St. Anthony that Warren is going to pitch a great game tonight. I just have that feeling. And Evan, shine in on that a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Altuve, he's a first pitch swinger. Fried knows he's most likely not going to throw him a fastball. That would be stupid right down the middle. That would not be a smart thing to do. So just throw him a curveball, throw him a slider. Don't let him have it too easily, right? And I think some of it is like, okay, he's not playing at Yankee Stadium. He's not hearing 50,000 boos. Then, he's not – I'm not saying he's not motivated, but he doesn't have that incentive to really kill the ball off the Yankees. So that's what I would say off that.
Good morning. Not a fan of banning. How you doing? How's it going? Richard says, "Think outside the box. Can you imagine Judge at first base, Dominguez in left field, Spencer Jones in center, um, uh, in left field you have Bellinger catching Rice. How does that look? That looks pretty inviting to me.
Well,
I love it. I love it. Good morning, Jacob Petruzzi. How you doing?
I mean, that
Michael,
was
I'm sorry, Sean. I just want to give a shout out. I just got notification. A couple of you just subscribed, and it looks like you're coming from the 40%. Finally. Thank you, guys. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Thank you. I'm sorry, Sean. Go ahead.
no, it's fine. What I was gonna say, I mean that'd be interesting, but I don't see Judge moving to first anytime soon. But and I wouldn't be opposed if we did toward the end of his career. I mean, it worked great for Bryce Harper, for and a few other people, but also because I mean we got T.J. Rumfield that we haven't even bothered calling up, so I don't know. But I mean that would be an interesting thing next year. I mean Cody can also play first, so yeah. I mean you can mix and match, but yeah, I like that idea, Richard. I mean you got all these different people, and I do love Ben Rice catching. It's just something about when Ben Rice is catching.
He's going to learn the quick throw, like rest in peace, Thurman Munson.
Right.
If he gets that quick release, somebody teaches him the right way. Oh my God, this is going to be a really good team, guys. You know, everybody, oh, the Red Sox are going to be so good and everything. Well, I got news for you. The Yankees could be as good or better. So I don't.
Right.
I'm tired of hearing, oh, the Red Sox have Roman Anthony and they got blah. Crochet's gonna potty his pants in the playoffs, guys. You heard it here first. He's gonna potty his pants in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
No, I mean because you look at it, Girardi and Posada, they had the quick pop. You know, they had quick pop time and they were accurate throws and they could just throw you out at any base. So once Rice learns that, he's gonna be solid.
I want the quick release of Thurman Munson. If somebody could teach him that, either Posada or John Flaherty, somebody, he is going to be our catcher for years and years and years. Go get a right-hander. I don't care if it's Travis d'Arnaud. I know he's aging, but they need somebody. I mean, you know, it would have been perfect if they never would have traded Luis Torrens. He's doing very good for the Mets. Obviously, that was a mistake, but they did what they did. I love it. Charles, you're the best. Please like and subscribe. If you're not here, you're missing the best show on the internet. Thank you, Charles. That is so nice of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Lenny, hey, how you doing? Missing action, Lenny. How you doing? What's going on? Judge has to move to first base, or we will lose years on his career. Last year, it was his foot. This year, it's his elbow. He can't continue to play the outfield. Yeah, I would give it maybe one more year out there, Real Bill, because could you imagine that outfield? You can't run on that outfield. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
Spencer Jones with the cannon, Bellinger with the cannon, Judge with the bigger cannon. They're all stop signs. I would love it. That would be amazing. The Yankees have a team right now that could be good for at least really good for the next 3 to 4 years if they play their cards right.
Right.
By the way, salute to everybody. Lavazza Coffee, of course, in the morning. And salute to the Yankees. Salute to all the fans and to everyone who believes in our show and believes in what we're doing. We love you all. So this sip is for each and every one of you.
Right.
Awesome. Go ahead.
No, and the thing too, I mean, yeah, the 2023, the foot thing with Judge taking out the old wall in Dodger Stadium catching that fly. That was a freak injury. And it just shows you how much of a competitor Aaron Judge is. He goes all out for this team. He puts his body on the line. That big 6'7", almost 6'8", Captain America, giant Superman, whatever you want to call him. And he does everything for this team. He's not just a slugger where he hits a home run, home runs only. Dude, he hits high average. He goes for high average. He does the little things. He does everything that he can possibly do. And we're actually building a team around him that's going to help him, that help take some of that weight off of those big shoulders of his. And we're going to get that championship. Either this year or next year, we're going to get that championship at number 28.
And please, guys, the one thing you got to do for all of us, please don't think that Steinbrenner doesn't care. You think he doesn't care, but he's breaking panes of glass in his office. He's doing a lot. You got to give him kudos. You don't realize what's going on, but trust me, there's nobody that wants to win more than Hal Steinbrenner. I know it doesn't look that way to some people, but it is true. And trust me when I tell you, he is ready to pounce. I mean, Listen, if they weren't ready to pounce, do you really think that they would have done all of that in the trade deadline? They wouldn't have done that. They would have they would have did a little bit here, a little bit there. No, they didn't do that. They are showing you that they made mistakes. Did they make mistakes? Yes, they did. But they are showing you at that trade deadline that they mean business.
Right.
And he took care of everything. A little bit too, I mean, we had to all go crazy. But he got a bench. He got relief pitching. He got everything we needed.
Right.
And so when people say, "Oh, they don't care about winning," it's not true. It's not true. They just wait too long sometimes. And maybe now they learned after so many years, hey, practice makes perfect. I don't care if you're a CEO, if you got $1 trillion, you're always going to learn something that same day. I don't care who you are. Everybody doesn't know everything in this life. We learn. That's what you have school for. That's what you have tutors for. That's what happens in the job. You're a CEO, great. But you're going to learn something new every day. If it's not what you're doing, it's the people that work for you. It's this, it's that. So let's give a little kudos to Steinbrenner and a $350 million payroll. Are there flaws? Yeah, of course.
Of course.
But I don't want to hear. You got to come up with a huge argument for me to say on this show that Steinbrenner doesn't care. It just is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Anybody will tell you that. From Jack Curry to Michael Kay to Bob Lorenz to Meredith Marakovitz, they will all tell you the same thing. This man wants to win. Just because he's not outside, I got to do this, I got to do that, doesn't mean he's not going crazy in his office.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want people to see what's going on with him. Go ahead.
Right. No, I was going to say, he cares about winning just like his old man, but he doesn't have the same style his old man has. We all got used to that. And we thought, well, that's how, he should be. No. Hal cares about this team, not just for the winning, but he cares about it as far as his father's legacy, now his family's legacy. You hear it in the way he talks, but he does a lot of things behind the scenes we don't know about. But you hear about it from other people saying, yeah, Hal has individual conversations with players. He has individual conversations with Boone, with Cashman. He has all. And then if he didn't care about winning, he wouldn't have had this interviews with Michael Kay and other people during 2023 when people were calling out for his head. He came out and he had a meeting. He had an interview with Michael Kay, and he showed you him. And then if he didn't care about winning, he would have let Aaron Judge walk to the highest bidder in 2022.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he also with that Soto trade, he also wanted to get that deal done. He was like, I don't care if you're going to trade Michael King or you're trading, your best prospect, you're going to get that deal done. So he also did that too.
Right.
Good points.
Real Bill's comment. Judge is still getting treatment on his toe. He's getting injections in the toe and will require them for the rest of his career. CBS News NY interviewed him about the injury. New York. Yeah, and I agree. I agree with that, Real Bill. Totally agree. And he also, if you pay attention to the pregame warm-ups, Judge has been fielding at first base almost every day since he blew out his arm in Toronto. Good observation and excellent, Bill. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that. They're in it to win it. Yep, T-Road, I totally agree. And one thing, the Yankees and the fans are going, oh, they're watching what the Mets are doing. The Yankees could not care less what anybody else is doing. It's not just the Mets. They don't care. They don't react. They'll be the first one. Cashman is always asked, well, the Red Sox got this guy, Cashman. We have to do what we have to do right now. That might be wrong. That might be right. It might be indifferent. But this is the way the Yankees operate. And the only thing that I pray, I will do anything in my whatever, is to slow down on analytics. Let Aaron Boone see what he can do for this team realistically. And then we'll take it from there. And you guys agree on something like that? Would you really like to see what Boone can do on his own? With scouts and paperwork that way, and not, you can look at analytics, but let the man manage one game analytic free. I want to see it.
Yeah, just I would like to see them limit the analytics to part of the scouting, the game, whatever, the books you see the catchers look at, or, and that the managers have. Like, hey, and I would like to see the managers manage with the feel of the game, what they see in front of them. To quote Aaron Boone, it's right in front of us. Because what is on the field, and then he can go with the field, and then whether it works well, whether it doesn't, I just want to see it because then you can really gauge how he does. But right now, as much as people like to bash Boone, you look and see how the team is playing around him, and they're playing for him, and they'll back him up because they know he has their back against the umps. Now, yesterday, the ump didn't give him a shot to defend to keep Caballero from getting ejected.
Right.
So, you can't, oh, Boone didn't get it. No, that was so quick. That was probably the quickest hook in history.
Yeah, really. No, you're right.
I mean, with Boone too, it's first of all, credit to him yesterday. After Max Fried was in that little jam before he got the double play, Boone went out there and he just made sure he's like, Fried, you good? And then Fried's like, yeah, I'm good. And then he got out of the inning 3 pitches later. So credit to him for that. And also we see Boone, interacting with the players too. Like we've seen him talk with Bellinger, talk with Fried, talk with Jazz. I feel like that's when he's at his best. He doesn't feel like he's like a robot. He can be a little bit interactive with these players, which is good. And also, it's he was on the John Boy show yesterday talking Yanks, and he basically was talking about how he would put the bunt on for different players. Like for example, Austin Wells, he was being aggressive there to get that extra run in. He wanted Wells to actually bunt in that situation, and he's not afraid to put the bunt on for different players if they can take advantage of a certain situation or if it can help a defensive realignment later in the game. So I think that's a great thing too, and we need to let Boone manage on his own first before we can make really, really critical judgments about what he does.
For people that just came into the stream, a couple of programming notes. Remember, today at 2 p.m., we will start. We will have a great interview with former Yankee pitcher Sean Chacon, who is the current manager of the Trenton Thunder, and that's all courtesy of Nitin and his crew. And then from that interview, we will have a pregame show. So we will dissect tonight's game 2, and that leads into the play-by-play, everyone. So as of right now, and we'll keep you posted, as of right now, we will join the game in progress tonight, Ken from The Ugly Truth and myself, and we'll come on. Don't know what inning yet, guys, but we will give you the notifications, and we will do the rest of the game together, and then go right into a post-game show. So there's a lot going on for today, guys, and we will definitely keep you posted. And I want to give the shout-out to John K. In the stream. He did a great thing yesterday. We came on, as you know, the stream was supposed to start at 10:30, but the Yankees were still like in just the top of the 8th inning. And a post-game show is a post-game show. You just don't come on and say, well, the Yankees won. They were winning, but they didn't win yet. But when I came on, this man, John K., did like a play-by-play for each and every one of you. When you come on, you saw exactly every play, everything that happened. John K., can't thank you enough. One day you'd love to, yeah, I know you love to keep us posted. And if you like to come on and talk to the panel, talk to us, we'd love to hear from you, please. And I would really like it if you call the show, call us up, joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. If you leave a number, we can reach you. We'll discuss something, because that is really nice of you for what you did, which is showing me that you care about the program, you care about what the Yankees are doing, and care about the chat. So I just want to give a big shout out to John K. For doing what he does for NY Yankee Mania. Thank you again. So guys, again, today we got, the matchups favor Houston tonight, but you never know. Let's give
Warren
give
hasn't
Warren
faced Houston.
if Warren, you'll know what you know about Warren. If he's got it, we'll know right away. I mean, if he's going to throw a meatball to Altuve, then I get worried. But if you start out getting Altuve out and get out of the first inning with no runs, Yankees have a good shot to win that game today. If it's a battle of the bullpens, the Yankees will win the game. What do you guys think about that? Weigh in on that.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't faced Houston yet, so we don't exactly know what it's going to look like. But like I said, he just has to locate his stuff. In the first inning, be careful to Altuve. Try to maybe, I think Yordan Alvarez should be back in the Houston lineup tonight. He didn't play last night, so obviously it's going to be a little bit tougher to navigate. But just be smart out there. Command your stuff. Don't overuse one pitch. Keep mixing it up. Keep us in the game. Get us through 5 innings and limit the walks.
Yeah.
I agree. No meatballs tonight, please. No, the only meatballs is the ones I want to make a little bit later on, and have it in my sauce on the side, and make a nice sauce for my pasta, and then get ready for a big Yankee night. So that's the only meatballs that I want to see. That's it. I don't want no meatball going into left field and seeing that little man running around the bases thinking that he's Babe Ruth. What are you all looking for in the game tonight? Well, my opinion, what I'm looking for is consistency from Warren. Don't give up meatball. Throw the ball like a meatball to a guy like Altuve. Altuve. Don't mistake his littleness because he's got a lot of power in that swing. And if you
Right.
pitch him outside, let him hit the ball to the right side. And that's what we need right now. And that's what I'm looking for. Warren will tell us in the first 10 pitches what we can expect. So keep your fingers crossed that it's more strikes than balls and a couple of outs in his first 10 pitches. Yeah, Charles, it's yummy, yummy, yummy. You got that right.
Right.
I am ready for a big day. Go ahead.
The other thing I'm looking forward to, I mean, if Warren gives us 5 strong innings or even gets us toward the 6, I'm fine with it. You know, as long as it's not like he gives up a tons of runs. Just limit the damage. You know, give us 5 strong, or even 6. And then also the thing is with the offense, work the count, get on base, be aggressive, and just play the baseball. And then on defense, sound defense all around, sound clean game. Don't make those stupid miscues. I understand sometimes things happen, but yeah, and don't let one little play snowball into a whole lot of other big issues.
Right. No, I agree with you. Totally agree with you. Yeah, it's like right now, the first inning is very important to Warren and to this game tonight. And who knows? The Yankees will get lucky. They'll get a run or two. They'll calm Warren down. And but like I said, I'm not worried about the game. I'm worried about innings. You got to win the innings, and they're doing just that. You win an inning and you move forward. Try to cut down on the strikeouts if we can. But if we win the game and we're in it to win it, so that's what it's all about. Speaking of in it to win it, don't forget, guys, tonight is Wednesday night, so that means the Powerball. That's going to be what? It's ridiculous, way over $1 billion. Don't forget to invest like even $2. You make a one play. I'm not one for gambling. But I'm just saying, if you want to just take a chance, it doesn't hurt. Good morning, Celia. How you doing? Let's see what's on her mind. Celia. Hey, Al, just popping in here. Well, gee, thanks. Warren tends to struggle against teams with better offenses. We saw it against the Jays, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, and a couple of others. But it's baseball. Yes, it is, Celia. Yes, it is.
Yeah. He's never faced Houston.
And I just want to say we're looking forward to you coming on with us, as you said, this weekend. So I'd like to talk to you and get an idea what is good for you. The morning show, the pregame show, the postgame show, any show. Let us know, and we'll get it done for you. We will cater to you, no problem. But good morning to you, and I hope you enjoy the day. And don't forget, everyone, 2 p.m., we have Sean Chacon live right here on NY Yankee Mania. And then that'll take us into a pregame show, and it will also take us to the live play-by-play sometime around, hopefully 8 o'clock, if not, probably 8:30 or 9, but we will have the most of the play-by-play. Ken from The Ugly Truth and myself will be calling it, and then right after that, 2 minutes of rest time, and we do our really cool post-game show. There's a lot to digest, guys, and so. For today, because we're coming on in just a little while, we're gonna cut the stream a little bit earlier this morning. Some things are coming up with the show I have to take care of, and it's all for you guys. So we got a long day. We're gonna be together a long while today. Subscribe. Come out of the 40% of you that just watch and listen. Come and subscribe. press the like button and notifications. Remember, if you don't press the notifications that you want to come and see the Sean Chacon interview or Caterina Michio interview or whoever we have on, you will not remember, and it's going to be potluck, and you don't want to do that. So please, that is so important to the show. Let's have a nice final thoughts from both of our panel here, and then we'll move on for the 2:00 show. Sean, take it away first.
Hey, you guys, hey, let's enjoy this baseball that the Yankees are playing. Um, let's keep it up, Yankees. Play clean baseball. Let's go one game at a time, one inning by inning. Let's play whoever we're playing. Let's not worry about who's in front of. The other games until they happen. And yeah, let's go Yankees. Let's be the savages in the box again.
I like that. Totally like that. And before we go to Evan, Sean, you coming up for the afternoon? Are you coming up for the post game? Let the people know what to expect.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there for the post game, and after the interview, I'll probably come on. As long as something else ain't popping that may need my attention, but I plan on being on for the afternoon as well.
Awesome. Sounds great. Thank you, Sean. And Evan, Big Evan, Mr. Play-by-Play man, go ahead. And also explain what's going on this weekend while you're up there.
Yeah. So what I'm looking for in today's game, I want to see us get on base. We're facing Alexander for the second time. Need to definitely work better at bats, get on base, and try to drive runs in without the home run ball. A couple of those missed opportunities yesterday, it didn't hurt us, but if we don't get a big hit or a big home run, it's not going to come back to it will come back to bite us later in the game. So we have to capitalize with runners on base. That's something that I'm looking for. Plus, Will Warren to have a good outing, hopefully to keep us in the game at least. But yeah, Joe, on to mention the streams, the play-by-play streams on Friday and Saturday night, we will be calling the Red Sox versus Diamondbacks series. Looks like it's going to be a big series here coming up as we remain tied with Boston for the first wild card spot. So it should be very interesting to see. Plus, we're both only 2.5 back of Toronto for first place. So come on by, hang out with us for those two streams on those two nights, Friday and Saturday night.
Awesome. That sounds inviting, and everybody that is going to be on the stream. Now those days too, everyone, we will have the morning show. We'll have a pregame show, and then we'll have a postgame show. A lot of shows coming up. Good morning, Dennis. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. If anybody that's stopping in right now, remember we go on not 4:00 today, 2:00 with a special guest show, which is former Yankee pitcher Sean Chacon, who's now the current manager of the Trenton Thunder. So we will have some great insight. The link is already up on that, guys. If you have a question for Sean, by all means, go in there, and you'll be the first ones that, of course, I will go to as far as asking Sean Chacon some pretty cool questions. So, I really appreciate everything you guys are doing. So again, we're going on at 2. If there's any news, anything between Yankee news, especially between now and 2:00, we will put it on NY Yankee Mania. A lot easy to get if you subscribe. So please do that. Press the like button and get ready for a big day in with the Yankees today. So we're looking forward to each and one stream. Thank you guys this morning for spending about an hour with us. We really, really appreciate it. And again, let's go Yankees. God bless you all. God bless America. And stay well, stay healthy, and enjoy the morning and enjoy your day. And please come back and show some love to Sean Chacon, the ex-Yankee pitcher, at 2 p.m. right here on NY Yankee Mania. Great day, everyone. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Keep it coming. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thank you. Take care, everyone.